Last week I had a sit down with you guys and I talked about um, the different happenings in Finland, and I've gotten like a lot of reactions, which are good because people were actually trying to also express their perception when it comes to these different changes. I had talked about some of the strikes and what is going on when it comes to the job market, when it comes to um, employees and trade unions. And I had promised to leave a video, to link a video of what happened when the leaders gathered in the EU. So I couldn't because my previous video was like really too long. So now I'm gonna link it here. Just watch to the end, and you can also tell us like is like the things that is mentioned here. I like were you aware of some of these things, or is it new to you? Is it something that you never thought is going on in Finland? Okay, so let's watch.
Dear Mr. Orpo, normally I would be happy and proud to welcome a Prime Minister from a Nordic country here in the European Parliament. But sadly, I have to say today I'm not. Instead, I am disappointed, sad, and honestly angry to have to welcome a Nordic Prime Minister that is leading a charge against social and trade union rights in his own country. Mr. Prime Minister, the topic today is This is Europe. And I have one thing to tell you. The Europe you represent, Mr. Orpo, is not the Europe I want. And more importantly, it is definitely not the Europe citizens need. What you are doing is clearly wrong, because you are undermining what makes a Nordic welfare state strong. Your government makes it easier to fire people, and at the same time you want to cut social welfare and protection. This will harm workers and their families. Yet sadly, it doesn't stop here. At the same time, you try to undermine the Finnish system of collective bargaining. A collective bargaining system we, on a European level, aim to increase. You are actively trying to suppress. I'm sad to say so, but that is shameful. As if this was not enough, you also want to limit the freedom of people to go on strike and protest your policies. But Prime Minister, when Finnish people protest you in the street, the solution is not to take away their possibility to strike. Instead, you should stop, reflect, and listen. Mr. Orpo, the Europe you represent is clearly a Europe for the few. A Europe that does not take care of your citizens, of our citizens, and the planet. Instead, it runs away from responsibility. Sadly, we have seen it before. Whenever the right governs with the far right, the picture is the same. Those that claim to speak for the common man quickly betray him. Those that say they have the ordinary worker's interests and concerns at heart quickly and brutally betray her. And that is exactly what is happening in Finland. That is exactly what we are seeing right now. And that is the reason that people is protesting you and your government, Mr. Prime Minister. Dear Mr. Orpo, this is Europe. And what you provide is definitely not the Europe we want. Mr. Orpo, this is Europe. It should be a Europe for the many, not just a Europe for the wealthy few. Thank you.
Now, I just want to make this clear. I love Finland. I love the educational system of Finland. But that doesn't stop us from analyzing some of these issues, especially when we talk about international students spending money to move here. It's not about stopping them. It's not about discouraging them. It's about telling them so that they know where they are going to. If I want to travel to a country, it's obvious I'm going to research about where I'm going to, how does this work, what is going on here, how can I navigate some of these challenges. So that is why I'm giving you this information for free. Before moving to Finland, I didn't know much about Finland. As a matter of fact, I just heard about Finland when I was about to move. So it's not a country that I had known. But now we have YouTubers, like educational YouTubers, that are coming up with educative videos just to let you know what is going on in Finland. So that is why I'm talking about these issues. So it's not about just I just want to talk negative about Finland. No, whatever has a negative side has also a positive side. Okay, and in this case, the positive side outweighs the negative. But we just want to talk about some of these current happenings that are going on in Finland now. Are you even aware that most of the benefits, because someone asked a question in the comment section in my previous video asking about some of the benefits. Yeah, they are if you have an A permit, like if you are pregnant and you can deliver your baby here, you get the Keller pack, like the baby pack that they give you, like some of the essentials that your baby will need, which is good. Also, the hospital bills are subsidized, so you don't pay that much if you're in the system. Also, you get paid maternity leave, or that's parental leave. So the mother can take, and also the men can take as well, which is something great. And now some of these benefits, especially the unemployment benefit, has been cut. Okay, it started this April. So now if you are not working, if you are on unemployment benefit, that's if you are unemployed, you don't have a job, it's so difficult because they've stripped some of these benefits, like they've cut it into two. So these are some of the changes that I just want you guys to know, because there's been this narrative that in Finland you can thrive even if you're not working, you get unemployment benefits, and people are calling high sounding amounts in your ear. I just want to let you know that it's not that much anymore. So if you're here, you are encouraged to look for a job and do something that will pay your bills. Okay, so these are some of the cuts, these are some of the backlash that people are really angry with the current government. Remember, some of these changes, they just came into effect after the new government. So that's why we are talking about this. I hope that you're blessed by this video, you're encouraged, and also you've learned so much about Finland through this video. If you haven't learned so much about Finland, from me, I think the video from the EU makes a lot of sense, gives you a clarity of what is going on in Finland at the moment. And not everyone is supporting it. Not all the Finns are for this current government, and not all the EU leaders are for the current government. So there are some aspects that they don't agree with. Okay, so I hope that it's clear now and we are good to go. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you haven't. God bless you and see you next week. Bye.